friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be my February favorites video. I love doing this video every month. I just love reflecting and gathering all of the things that I was loving in the month to share with you and chat with you. I love just hearing what you guys loved in the comments below as well. It's always so much fun. I have quite the variety of things. I have some makeup, some like fashion-y-esque things, some jewelry, some food items, some entertainment type things. I'm excited to talk about them with you, and yeah, that'll be fun. I feel like February went by really slow at first, but then all of a sudden it was over. Like, I can't believe it's already March again. Wow, March was yesterday. Before we hop into the video, just to give you my details, this choker I believe is from Shop Sun & Co. If it is, and if it's available, you can use my affiliate code BEAUTBEAN for 10% off. My plugs today are Love Kills Boutique. My earrings are from Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy. I love these ones. They're like mismatched sun and moons. They're very cute. And this wig is a Charisma brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling. Anyways, let's just hop into it and chat about the things that I was loving in the month of February. Let's go over makeup first because I don't have any skincare or hair care to talk about this time. Let's see, I have a couple complexion things. I fell in love with the new Colourpop heart-shaped blushes that came out for Valentine's Day. I really like the pink one as well, but I like the ones that are in the white and red component the best. I think they're so cute. These have more of a matte finish. They're very pigmented, very blendable, so pretty. I feel like this is one of the more pigmented blushes I've tried from Colourpop, and I love that. Thank goodness for something new from them as far as blushes go. The one in the white container is called Kiss and Tell, and the one in the red one is called Love Me Not. This one is Love Me Not, this one is Kiss and Tell. I just think they're so pretty. I've worn these quite a few times. I was obsessed with these the first half of the month. I think they're so stinking cute, and the packaging just absolutely kills me. It's to die for. Next, last complexion products. I got sent a package from Aether Beauty, and I'm obsessed with them. I cannot stop wearing them. First is the Crystal Charged Cheek Palette in the shade Amber. I love this. I've been wearing this every single time I do my makeup the last couple weeks. I think it's so beautiful. I'm wearing the lighter blush on my cheeks today. They're so pigmented, so pretty. I even like the highlight in here as well. Let me swatch them for you. I feel like these are so insanely pigmented, but they also look just very glowy and ethereal and kind of lit from within, but also very extra and fairy-like. I don't know how to explain it. There's something about this formulation that makes me super happy. I'm obsessed with this little palette. I'm tempted to buy myself one of the other palettes at some point. I probably won't anytime soon because I really don't need any more blush, but these are beautiful. I've used all the shades many a time. I can't stop. The packaging's really cool. It's all cardboard, and then there's this little string that wraps around it so it stays closed. And also, I got this Supernova Crushed Diamond Highlight. I'm wearing it on my shoulders today, but I'll swatch it out as well. This is so pretty. When I first saw it, I thought it might be a little too deep for me, but it is just so wet looking and glowy. I love that. Do you see how bright that is? It's so pretty. These products have blown me away. I'm obsessed with them. I honestly don't see myself not using that cheek palette anytime soon because it's just so good. Something about the formula. It's everything that I need in a blush. One of the best blushes I've probably ever tried, honestly. Okay, let's move on to eyes because I have quite a few eye products to talk about. Let's just get the big one out of the way. The new Oden's Eye Norn's collection in general, obsessed with. I cannot get enough. I think they killed it. I'm only going to touch on these briefly because I've already done multiple videos with all of these. You already know how obsessed I am, but I will just run through what they are. The main big palette is the Norn's palette. It is this beautiful 16 pan masterpiece. No pressed glitters, lots of grungy jewel tones, lots of beautiful dimensional duochromes. It is stunning. It is to die for. I love it, love it, love it. And then we have the 3 mini palettes. The first one being the Erd palette. This is my favorite of the 3 mini palettes. It is too good. It is so pretty. I love grungy olives. This metallic green is so forest-like and emeraldy. It's so pretty. I love, love, love this little guy. Next is the Schooled palette. This is an all shimmer palette, and I did not expect to fall head over heels in love with an all shimmer palette like I have with this one. Something about these shimmers are so magical, so entrancing. I don't know how to explain it. They're just so pretty. I've done quite a few like really pretty mystical fairy-like winged looks with this, and I love it every time. And the last one is the Verdandy palette. This one is the more like neutral one in my opinion of the bunch. This is very neutral for me. Definitely my least favorite of the 4, but I'm obsessed with it nonetheless. I love the shimmers in here. The mattes blend out like a dream. I love these kind of peachy tones. If I'm gonna play with oranges, I do like when they lean a little on the peachier side like these do. What a cute little palette. Just what a cool collection. They really, really, really killed it with this one. And just in case you want to save some money, I do have an affiliate code with Oden's Eye. It's BEAUTBEAN. It'll save you 10%. I do make a commission, full disclosure. I appreciate it very much if you use it, but no pressure. Moving on to the last eyeshadow palette before we get into some singles, the Club Nebula Palette from Kaleidos and Angelica. She killed it. I'm so obsessed with this. I've already done quite a few looks with this palette and it's just so beautiful. Right up my alley as far as color story goes. The mattes are so dreamy and bright and deep. I love the shimmers in here. There's a couple multi-chromes in here. I am obsessed with this palette. She did such a beautiful job. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am so proud of her. I'm so happy her launch went so well and so successfully. I am so proud of her. Last for eyeshadow, I got some Terra Moon's shadows. I've already talked about these a few times, but I gotta talk about them again because I'm obsessed. I got a gift card from a lovely subscriber for Christmas to Terra Moon's website, and then when they had a sale at the end of the year, I used the gift card and some of my own money to help purchase these shadows here. They're so pretty. I got 2 of the extreme multi-chromes and 4 of the iridescent chameleons. The multi-chromes are Looking Glass and Mood Ring. I'm wearing Mood Ring all over my lids right now. It's so pretty. I will swatch everything for you. Here is Looking Glass. It is such a pretty bluey purpley shift. I did a get ready with me with that shadow if you need to see it. And that one is Mood Ring. So Looking Glass, Mood Ring, they are so pretty. These are the first like single multi-chromes I've ever owned in my life and I'm so excited about them. I'm so obsessed. I totally get why people are hyped about multi-chromes. I love it. And then we have 4 of the iridescent chameleons down here. We have Red Giant, Saturn's Ring, Solar Flare, and Space Baby. I do have Red Giant as my face highlight and inner corner highlight today. It is such a cool ruddy corally shift. It's so neat. All right, so we got Red Giant, Saturn's Ring, Solar Flare, and Space Baby. I use Space Baby in that get ready with me with the other multi-chrome that I mentioned before. These are so pretty. I've used all 4 of these as quick one and done eyeshadow looks before work as well because it's so easy to just smear it on your cheekbones, smear it all over your lid, blend it out, pop on some lashes, call it a day. I love these. I want more of them so bad. I'm just gonna pretty much keep this little palette on my filming desk so I can dip into those for inner corner highlights because they work so well. They're so pretty. All right, a couple more eye products before we get into the rest of the favorites. I guess this one doesn't have to be an eye product, but it's the heart stamp that Colourpop came out with for Valentine's Day, but it's pink hearts. They're so cute. This is the most adorable little thing. I'm shocked they haven't done more of these like stamps in other colors because that would be such a fun idea. Colourpop, please, please, please do this with more colors. Also, I apologize if you hear wind and cars. Exhibit A. I have my window open because it feels lovely. Eventually I'll be moved and we won't have as much noise. I also wanted to talk about some of my new Glam Vice retro liners. I almost got my words twisted there. I think I got like 4 or 5 new ones, but these 2 are my standout ones right now. This one is Sugary Apple. It's a really brilliant metallic red. It is so pretty. I did an Instagram video where I did a Valentine's Day look featuring this. It is so good. I wore this another time before work and it's just so lovely. I love a metallic liner and that red was just so brilliant. And I have Venus. This is a duochrome liner. It is such a cool kind of like greeny purple shift. I used this in a get ready with me. I did purchase another duochrome liner and I wore it once before work, but I haven't used it on camera yet. I will try to remember to use it at some point, but these duochrome liners are really, really cool. I had a really good time playing with them. Okay, let's move on to some jewelry. Let's talk about some spooky Doodle Club earrings I've been loving because the owner was so kind and sent me a nice package full of a ton of earrings and I narrowed it down to my top 5. One of them being the pair I'm wearing right now, these Sun and Moons. They're so cool. One of the pairs are these Till Death Do Us Part gravestones. They're so cute and I love the pink acrylic on these. Next are these super cool flaming hearts. I love the black and white and I think the flame trend is so cute. Next are these little kitty ghosts. Like, excuse me, is there anything more precious in the whole world? Last but not least are these little blood juice ones that even have the little gem of blood dripping out of it. These are so neat. Her art style is super cool. She's always coming out with really cool, unique things, and I just have to shout things out when I discover new favorites from her because her shop is so deserving of the love. Another Etsy shop super deserving of the love is Em & Sprout. I talked about Em & Sprout in my last monthly favorites video because I purchased from her brand finally for the first time. I got some pink jack-o'-lantern slippers and some Valentine's Day pajamas, which I've been living in the last month, but I also got another pair of slippers because shortly after that video, these bad boys came in stock. These are kitty slippers. I wanted these, but these weren't available when I made my first purchase, so as soon as these went back in stock, I purchased them. I love them so much. Such cute slippers. I wear them all the time now. now. Between my jack-o'-lantern ones and my cat ones, I just kind of keep one downstairs and one upstairs and they just move all over the place. I love them. They're so comfortable. I also just purchased some new pajamas from her like 2 days ago, so I will probably talk about those next month because they're very cute. Can't wait for them to get in. And the last kind of fashion-y item is I got a new purse, and this was actually a subscriber gift slash also a guest in my salon gift because I see her now. Her name's Jenny. She got me a Love, Pain, and Stitches bag for Christmas, and be still my heart, this is the sweetest gift. I almost cried like a baby in front of her. I waited till I got home to cry because I didn't want to embarrass myself, but this is so cute. I love the Love, Pain, and Stitches bags. I have one already that I purchased a little over 2 years ago. The eyes and mouth and stuff are black, but then the outside is like a metallic rainbow. I'm so excited about this one. I've had my eye on this one in particular for a very long time. I'm just so touched by this. I've been wearing it non-stop ever since she gave it to me about a month ago. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Jenny, if you watch this, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Let's move on to some food favorites, and then I have a couple like TV shows slash movies to talk about. So this first one isn't really a food, but it's kind of more of an appliance. I finally got a Mr. Coffee brand iced coffee maker. I love this. This is also sold in white. I got the black because I have mostly black appliances anyway, so I just thought the black would look cool. I love this so much. So it tells you how much coffee to put in, it tells you how much water to put in, it tells you exactly how much ice to fill in a certain sized cup, and it comes out perfect. Every single time. It's always the perfect ratio of ice to coffee. You can put whatever creamer, whatever you want. You can use whatever coffee you want. You just pop it in like a regular coffee maker. It is so delicious. I love this. I don't know why I lived so long without it. I do prefer hot coffee. It's what I drink on like the regular, but I like having the option. I probably dabble into that once or twice a week. I especially really like it if I decide I want coffee halfway through the day. Love having a nice coffee to like pick me up. It is so good, and it was so cheap. I think it's like literally $30, if that. It's pretty affordable for what it is. I love it. I literally have no reason to go to Starbucks ever now because now I can make iced coffee. I have a Keurig that has like the milk frother so I can have like lattes and cappuccinos. I am set for life. I love it. I can't wait to move because we're gonna have this whole nook where it's gonna be like a cute little coffee bar. I'm so stoked. Okay, next two food favorites, which I actually have in person. I wasn't going to, but we went grocery shopping yesterday, so we have more of these so I can actually hold them up and not just put up pictures. First from Trader Joe's is the vegan mac. This is so good. It's sold right in the front when you walk in, that like kind of grab and go section with like the soups and sandwiches and salads. This vegan mac and cheese is so good. I'm not vegan, I'm just vegetarian, but I do make vegan choices when I can. This is delicious. We just plop it on the stove, heat it up. Zane and I split it in half. It is so stinking yummy. It tastes so cheesy. It honestly surprises me that it's vegan because it tastes so cheesy. It is so good. I've gone through maybe 3 or 4 of these. It's delicious. Where are you racing to? My goodness, that road is 30 miles an hour, not 100. Next is the Nasoya brand Tofu vegetable dumplings. These are also vegan. I personally buy these at Target, but I think you can get them at a variety of stores. It's usually in that like vegan vegetarian section in the produce section of stores. These are so good. You just cook them on the stove. They're so yummy and delightful. They kind of taste like they have like a lot of sustenance to them. I don't know, they like have a lot of good stuff on the inside. These are delicious. I love them. This is our second pack that we bought. I love having these when we have like fried rice and tofu or just any kind of like Asian-esque dish. These are delicious. I love them. All right, that's it for food. Let's move on to some shows and movies. WandaVision on Disney Plus is delightful. I love that show so much. It's getting near the end. I think there's only 2 or 3 more episodes as of the moment I'm filming this, but it is so good. There are so many twists and turns and little Easter eggs and plot twists, and it's very confusing as you're watching it, especially right at the beginning. You're just thinking to yourself, what is going on? And you're supposed to feel that way. I love it. I love Elizabeth Olsen so much. I think Wanda is such a cool character. I'm obsessed with that show. If you haven't watched it, please do. I'm excited for the show to finish so that I can rewatch it and just binge it all because there's so much to unpack. It's such a cool show. And then 2 new movies that we watched on Hulu that I really enjoyed. The first is gonna be Palm Springs. It has Andy Samberg in it and also the girl who played the mom in How I Met Your Mother. I don't know the actress's name off the top of my head. I'm very bad with celebrity names, but she's in it too. It is such a cool movie. It's kind of like a weird, trippy time loop kind of situation, but it's also a comedy. It's a really cool combination of like mind trippiness and also humor. And I also love Andy Samberg. I think he's hilarious. I've loved him ever since the Lonely Island band songs back in the day, but it is such a good movie. I actually really want to watch it again because it had me like just thinking. It was a good one. And then also Skeleton Twins. That one has Bill Hader, who I'm obsessed with, and I cannot remember the woman's name who's in it off the top of my head. She's pretty famous, but I cannot remember her name. That is such a good movie, but I will say it's very like heavy. It has a lot of heavy topics, a lot of depressing things, but it's also funny. It does a really good balance of battling like drama, depression kind of topics, but also humor. I don't know how they were able to successfully do that balance, but they really did, and I loved it, and I thought it was so good. I saw Bill Hader was in a movie, and I had to watch it because I love him so much. So yeah, those were my favorites for the month of February. I hope you enjoyed my video. I feel like this one was a little bit shorter than previous months, but you know what? That's okay. We don't always have to try a million new things to make a good favorites video. These are just some solid things that I've been loving. Some of them I've been loving for a couple months, like that vegan mac. I've just been forgetting to talk about it. I would love, love, love to know what your favorites were in February. Did you discover any new makeup you're in love with? Any shows, movies, food? I want to hear all about it in the comments below. I'm excited for March to be here. It's going to be kind of stressful because my move is going to be happening. Hopefully March 26th will be closing on the house, but if not, we for sure have to move out on the 31st because our lease ends, so we're either moving into our home or moving in with Zane's parents temporarily. So March is gonna be madness. I'm gonna be spending a ton of time pre-filming so that I have as much content as possible because I'm gonna need time to like unpack and move when we move into our house, or if we go to Zane's parents' house, I can't really film there. So I'm gonna need to be as pre-filmed as possible. I'm rooting for myself that I will be prepared so you guys will miss no videos. So I'm excited for March. It's gonna go by really quick, I think, because I'm gonna be so busy with packing and cleaning and filming, but it's gonna be good. I'm excited for this month to finally be here. My house is so close, I can almost taste it. Even if it happens in April, it'll be here soon. I'm ready for it. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me your current favorite emoji. And if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BEAUTBEAN. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with everything that's going on in the world. There will be links in my description box that will take you to information and resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.